walking back to the boss fight for the 100th time. Knowing them straight, I will not be adapting or changing my strategy in any way. The biggest atheist in the world when he flushes the toilet at his girl's house and the water starts rising. Sorceress Selen. 5 in Tarnished. I think we're gonna have to kill this Tarnished noble. Damn. I should come back after leveling up some more. You saw the health bar move. It can bleed. It can die. Deodorant used. Finally, after many failed attempts, beat the first boss. Recover at the site of grace only to discover that it wasn't a boss. Every Tarnished after they find that OP cool weapon in the DLC. Scudgetry Knights. The giant duck-off dragon wiping out their camp. The Tarnished helping them kill the dragon. How mother duckers think I'm gonna react when they say the boss I'm struggling on is easy. How mother duckers expect me to react when they say the boss I'm struggling on is easy. Here you go, sir. Ah, I knew you'd come. Just like I know I'm going to beat your ass. I've been invaded, hate-mailed, backstabbed, parried, but I've never been into feet. Someone in Stormveil Castle has appendages. Godric. When you have no maidens, invasions are getting fog-walled, and Chase the Bro hasn't uploaded. Elden Ring New Game Plus. Elden Ring New Game. Smufftown is behind a 500-page hardcover Elden Ring lore book. It's going to sell for nearly $300. Master Hugh whenever I leave the room. Guess he died. New DLC weapon. I would like to award you the highest honor I can bestow. You kill a forager by accident and now have to kill some more. He does the fat roll. My honest reaction upon seeing the step-by-step walkthrough on how to become the Lord of Frenzied Flame. This'll be easier than I thought. Stop adding poison swamps to Evergame or draw 25. Miyazaki. If nobody got me. I know Bullgoat Greaves got me. Can I get an amen? Hi, I'm Jerk. I shit on people who use summons in Elden Ring. Hi and F you, Jerk. Dog in Elden Ring West. Dog in Elden Ring East. Dog in Limgrave. My dumbass not paying attention. Ducking imps. Godfrey, it's 10,000 years old. Mesmer at 5,000 years old. Godric at 100 years old. You're fighting a Kalid crow. Panic. You stunned it. Calm. It grab attacked you. Panic. I can play his role of maiden for you. Just to only assist you on your journey. Me going to bed knowing it's going to take hours to beat the Godskin duo. Elder Ring. If you have Shreks with either Marika or Radahn, it's automatically a threesome. Who the duck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. The area boss quarter mile. A singular crab. 21 miles. Elden Ring's lock-on. Promise this one you won't cry. I promise. Malenia was supposed to be a friendly NPC that would call you Sweet Tarnished. I won't cry. Hidetaka Miyazaki with his foot fetish. George R.R. Martin with his incest fetish. Elden Ring. Elden Ring players when the DLC reusing some of the assets and bosses from the base game. They're supposed to be there for lore reasons. Destiny 2 players when Bungie put the same aliens they had been fighting for 5 years with slight color changes in their newest DLC for the X times. GGS shake my hand. Sir Godfrey, a second Elden Beast has hit the Erd Tree. Two sides of refusing to use summons. No. Summons ruin the game. I ain't got the mind for that shit. I do hope my sister is doing well. How do we tell him? Guys, I'm starting to forget the item locations in Dark Souls 1. Anatomy of Elden Lord. Backpack filled directly with runes. Moonlight Greatsword fits in his big pocket. Listening to Elden Ring soundtracks. Call Ducking Armor. Doll Wife. Dog. Dog. Erdtree Burial Watchdog. Cat. Dark Souls 3. You fight your character from Dark Souls 1. Souls of Cinder. Bloodborne. You fight yourself from real life. Living Failures. My mum coming into my room at 1 AM? Me fake sleeping on top of my 3DS. Takes one hit and loses 2% health. Me. You were always so kind to me. Take this. This increases damage taken. Me, a sight of grace that I don't have. Fire. Mesmer fire. An Elden Ring boss. You can't defeat me, I know, but he can. Duck Kalid. All my homies hate Kalid. It only takes one L2. You ain't got the skill. Try me. First date. She. Me. Invaded by Bloody Finger Moog's lawyer. Leader. Where's the shadow tree? Leave them. Concentrate on the boss. No. Me invading White Mask Vara's world to see all the maidens he has. Holy crap, Lois, it's Moog. Blood loss. When you thought you were in a safe area, but see a player ghost fighting for his life. How I operate as Horror Luke's forklift certified. Fire giant. Giant fire. Wait, do you have protection? Let's go. Elden Ring. 101 spells, Hogwarts Legacy. 26 spells. Me who went into the DLC at level 300 plus expecting to stomp. Souls like players in 2011. Man, this Taurus demon is pretty tough. Moo. 11 years later. Rice fried. Thinking about making a rapier parry build. Playing a rapier parry build. When you fry your food to perfection. I am the lord of all that is golden. Age of Older is gay. Age of Stars is gay. Age of the Duskborn fans. When I'm tired of killing the NPCs and want to protect them. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Silence, big sword build. Is talking. This mother ducker tried to fight you after your fight with Malekith. What a normal person sees. What the Tarnished sees. Which side are you on? More drip, more iframes. Choose your maiden. Elden Ring Edition. Hyetta, Rodrika, Selen, Raya. Here, some Choxy milk. Because you're epic. If you ever feel useless, just remember. Sekiro has a map. ER his fall damage talisman. This door after Divine Line Dancer exists. Bloodborne has a shield. The 4 horsemen of I am very overleveled but still afraid to fight them. Dark Moon Greatsword changes when seen through a ghost. How I feel fighting the local geese. My brain after getting destroyed by Malenia for 5 hours. My friends. Graduated. Married. Homeowner. Business owner. Me, Elden Lord. Using boss's weaknesses against them. Doing the same thing over and over until it works. When you strength build finds a weapon that requires intelligence. Starting NG plus be like, hey, Tree Sentinel. You've been kidnapped. The characters from the last game you played are trying to rescue you. Who is coming to save you? Hi, send dudes. You mean nudes? I'm in a fight. I need more men. Me after getting my first curse in DS1. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Listen, Melina. Rilana and I are not in love. We are just friends, right, Relly? Yes, my lord. Nectar is not a drug. It comes from a flower. Therefore, I am not a drug dealer, I'm florist. Revive Torrent. But sir, resummon steed by consuming 1 charge of the flask of crimson tears. Just do it. 1. Gives Selen most beautiful face. 2. Covers it in stone helmet. 3. Leaves feet exposed. The Tree Sentinel watching me and a jellyfish pull up for the 28th time. Me. Hey, don't you think, Meek? Leader, you seem to be a little unfaithful to Mikela. I will kill you. Remember this guy? This is him now. Feel old yet? We need to make Elden Ring better. Any ideas? Add a blood seal. Buff debuffs more. Fix the latency and ping problems. There are only 2 types of Elden Ring players in character creation. When you were going for a jump attack, but accidentally dodge a sweeping attack. Elden Beast 0.02 seconds after spamming ranged magic attacks and running 100 feet away from my character. I'll duck and do it again. Me, taking one last look at the invader that's been chasing me before I enter the boss fog wall. Inside you there are two wolves. One likes to panic roll. The other also likes to panic roll. Maturity is not killing an in-game NPC just because they verbally insult you. That's for schoolgirls. Now here's a route with some chest hair. The first boss. Me, who did all the side quests first. Me, walking into the DLC happy. Poison Swamp. Kill everyone LMAO. No, you gotta become Elden Lord and keep the Golden Order. Kill everyone LMAO. My girl telling the McDonald's manager I didn't want pickles on my cheeseburger. Dark Souls. Zelda. Elden Ring. My face when I finally finish the quest, but the loot is for a different build so I can't use it. New DLC bus already out. Me at level 80. A skull with a single golden rune. Meet testing new DLC weapons. Gatefront soldiers. Nobody. Elden Ring every 5 seconds. No bitches? Summon hate, according to From Soft fans. Actual summon hate. Dear God. Please don't do this, Miyazaki. Suamog watching everyone come after him even thought he has nothing to do with the DLC. Practice makes perfect. Everyone has a purpose. Protect the weak. Never give up. Anyone can be a hero. You're beautiful the way you are. Murder is okay. Control your own destiny. Me wins the lottery. My dad, who left to get milk 17 years ago. Alas, I have returned. Patience is my second name. And the first? Little. Getting the DLC and finally seeing what's inside of the living jars. My eyes. Patches returned to his world because he is scared of Radahn. Patches returned because he didn't want us to see his true form. No bitches? Society if NPCs just said all their dialogue the first time you talked to them. When that one friend who plays Elden Ring says he adopted a new dog, the dog. A glitch caused a second Radahn to appear mid-boss fight. I care for all of my Fire Knights equally. Brave Kud, sire. Gifted Salsa. My thanks. Why we go, huh? Speak up, young man. Determined Hildy. My lord. Queeling and thine ye arsid haircut. Thank. Keep my maiden's name out yo ducking mouth. If Malenia heals with ever hit, just don't get hit. I need something robust, precise. Elden Ring lore bros trying not to use cut content as evidence for a theory. It was probably removed because it no longer fit the lore. Horizon versus Elden Ring. My free time. Amazing environmental storytelling in this game. Find out she's an abomination. Asks you to kill her. Changes her mind on her own. Gives you an item that increases your damage taken as thanks. Leaves. So basically, we invade people and steal their clothes. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Consort Eternal. My ass. We should improve Elden Ring somewhat. Yet you participate in Elden Ring Curious. I am very intelligent. When you kill Mo, Lord of Blood with a bleed build. Look at me. I am Lord of Blood now. Elden Ring. Messmer's room is closed, tarnished. See? No more tries for you today. Me? You've stressed our master to the brink with a schedule full of killing you again and again. He needs a break from you and your feelings. Also, he's begun to molt? Yeah, he what? Meanwhile, sometimes what a person needs is just one piece. Me fighting Malenia. Mimicked her healing when I grabbed her aggro. Sitting through all of Saluvis dialogue because you really want the dung-eater puppet ashes. Oh, this heresy here, let's learn it together. No, you can't just reuse bosses, that's lazy. Oh my god, Boatman is back. What gives people feelings of power? Money. Status. Beating both Radahn's pre-neft. Ye dead who yet live. Ah, you're sweet. Those who live in that. Hello, human resources. If you don't use Blasphemous Blade with no armor, and only strength and dex, you are bad. Don't bother arguing with me cause I have played up to NG plus 10,000 and I'm better than you. Sword of Milos. I'm coming over, better not be Crucible Knight gazing at the stars of a magic underground world when I get there. Me. Beating Radahn. realizing you beat the crap out of a sickly old man trying to hold back eldritch horrors like Astel. All the streamers playing Shadow of the Erdtree Day 1. People who have real jobs and responsibilities not even downloading it yet. Elden Ring fan. There's been a misunderstanding we also love from soft games. Scholar of the First Sin enjoyer. What kind of from soft games do you play? Sing the cool armors that NPCs are wearing. Acquiring new armors that NPCs are wearing. Things to do in Castle Sol. Eclipse Hotel. Secret Medallion half. Leave. I wasn't supposed to be hit there. This game is bad. Bad eye. Bullshit hitbox. Hate this game. Oops, my bad. I got hit, mistimed that attack, but I'll learn from my mistakes and do better next time. Me underleveled and struggling with a boss. Some random guy I summoned. 99. This is where I'd put my Godwin boss fight. If I had one. I'm going to Mogwin Palace. To serve Mo, right? To serve Mo, Lord of Blood, right? Man, Osha is gonna shit when they see this. Albinoric seeing a tarnished with that damn sword again. Me as I return to Limgrave after the DLC. How to parry in Elden Ring. How to pair it in Bloodborne. What you see. What I see. I just kept grafting and it kept working. Me knowing each place's names in Bloodborne. Me trying to remember the place I visited 5 seconds ago in Elden Ring. Nerf. Checkpoint. You suggest. An adjustment to the game that benefits the player. Others respond. With another adjustment that counteracts yours. Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. You trusted me. And I failed you. Elden Ring. Sekiro shadows die twice. Nomadic merchants be like, I don't get many customers here. My brother in Christ, you are in Ainsel River. Boss is doing their phase transition. Yep, they're monologuing. This is the perfect opportune moment to strike. Yep. So we should attack them. No, why not? Because it would ruin the cinematic. Beginner. Intermediate. Advanced. To all new Elden Ring players, the guy on the horse is the first NPC you want to talk to. Volcano Manor. Tarnished now that dragons and humans are allies. Would you like to learn some ancient dragon sorceries? No thank you. I would much rather learn from a fair younger maid. Will this form suffice? By the gods. Literal gods. Some random tarnished crawled out of a cave. Replaying Souls series. I might try something new this time. How it ends up. What they promised. What fans expected. Elden Ring's open field concept sounds like big Dark Souls. Elden Ring fans finally received some much-needed information, albeit in an unofficially way, and the open field cloud be like Dark Souls. What they are delivering. Kaled. No one heals themselves by wounding another. My character taking hits against dragons and demigod. My character getting bullied by 3 dogs and a guy with a torch. Milady. Boss. Takes 1 step towards me. Me. Graphics are so impressive these days. Horizon, Hellblade 2, The Last of Us, Elden Ring. Do men have emotions? I don't know. I'm sorry, bro. I need your talisman. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I put 2 of them? Elden Ring 2 is announced before Armored Core 7. Elden Ring 2 is announced before Dark Souls 4. Elden Ring 2 is announced before Bloodborne and the DS2 remasters. Black Knife T-Shay. Hey, why aren't you shooting at it? Me. It's already dead. Other players. You can play whatever you want. Elden Ring players. Discussing builds. Tarnished. Are we the baddies? My summon. Me. The boss. The mob on the other side of the boss fog. Good night, Claymore. Before the DLC release. This is way too easy. I'm on NG+7 and I am still steamrolling every boss after the DLC release. Every boss one-shots me and has too much HP. Check your kids' Halloween candy carefully. Someone tried to hide Estelle Naturalborn of the Void in my kids' Snickers. The guards of the Raya Lucaria Academy waiting to spam spells from across the room. When you hear that the final boss of the DLC was leaked. Bravo 6, going dark. Looking for a better gear. Trying to kill the boss again. Me. Quincy in the universe of Elden Ring. Tarnished in the realistic world of Bloons TD6. The spectral steed is frightened and cannot be summoned. The spectral steed is what? Isolated merchants be like? It's been so long since I've had a customer. My brother in Christ, you set up your shop in the middle of ducking nowhere. The first 5 minutes of everyone's Elden Ring playthrough. How going back to Limgrave after the DLC feels like. There is no ethical consumption under capitalism. God damn, I love cock. Don't be part of the problem. Be the whole problem. Damn, this dungeon is filled with creepy jars. I bet the boss will be a scary jar monster. The boss. Elden Ring Shadow Erdtree. Me with my level 713 build. It's Godwin, it's Mikella in another form, maybe it's Rani or Melina. Damn, this new boss looks sick. Oh duck, oh shit, it's the lands between. Me struggling with base Radahn. Rotten breath. I love her mum. I love her mum. Probably not how it works. Melina, look. That woman is eating eyeballs. Don't look at her, companion. I don't want you to be influenced by... Oh God, no, companion. The world will know chaos. Meanwhile, in Elden Ring, you didn't really beat the boss if you summon. Stop ducking summoning. Ding ding. Say let them cook one more time, Mutha Ducker. And then we'll jump out of the planet to land as a destructive meteorite. Yes, my general, brother. I heard you have acquired a mighty steed. Indeed. May I see this beautiful animal? Of course, it's currently awaiting at my homestead. So where is this mighty steed? Nay. Me when people say the graphics in Elden Ring are bad. Feel free to go off and die in a ditch somewhere. Elden Ring villains. You don't understand. It's very complicated. Am I evil? Or just trying to defeat the greater evil? Who knows? Dark Souls villain. I love genocide. Longest things in the world. The Great Wall of China. The Nile River. The range on this duckers when you want to take a sippy. Falling peacefully asleep to Elden Ring lore videos. 6 hours Dungeon to lore videos. Smithing stone. Necessary item ahead. The community discussing PvE. The community discussing PvP. Me or Shadow of the Erdtree. You 24%. Shadow of the Erdtree 76%. The boss has a slither of HP left? It kills you. Who would win? My right hand has been crafted into a dragon's fist. My left hand has perfected the tiger's claw. My heart remains pure. Do you understand? Translator. Speaking Japanese. For the love of God, level your vigor. Torrent when the literal of frenzy is riding him like oh Harley. Also torrent when the forest looks a little too yellow. Serpent Hunter. Claim for yourself a great rune. Once the wisdom of the two fingers becomes your own, I'll impart to you a proper welcome. Wow, thanks for the advice, Mr. Ofnir. So how many great runes do you have? Git Gud. What people think it means. He sucks low. What it actually means. Surpass your limits right here, right now. What do you think he's listening to? Probably heavy metal or hard rock. Promised Consort Radahn soundtrack. Ice fresh lemonade. When visiting this place. Expectations. Reality. When you see people complaining that Elden Ring is just an open-world Dark Souls, that's why I'm here. You're at 30% of your health. Malenia reached her second phase. You're dodging like crazy. Your message has been appraised. GTA 6. Elden Ring DLC. Apply heavy affinity to weapon. Look inside. Same weight. The Gates of Stormveil. My Elden Ring oil painting. I've only had more a day and a half. But if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room. And then myself. My mimic sacrificing himself so that I can die to the final boss 10 seconds later. You take it from here. Yes, I don't brag about how I beat Radahn pre-nerf. How could you tell? Oh God, here it comes. Comet Azur. What the duck? Weirdo, I can't believe you're an int build. Never played Dark Souls. Got Elden Ring. What should I know? As long as there are no spoilers, you can duck me over in the comments for the funnies. Me after I've been stuck behind, or driver going to 20 and a 25 for 5 minutes. Point of view, you became Lord of Frenzied Flame and now everyone is equal. Dead. The DLC is going to make anything besides lightning-fast physical weapons useless. I know, it will be glorious. I can't wait. Level Vigor for survivability. Level everything else to use the cool weapons and armor. I would never be a simp. At your service, my queen. You don't even know my gender. Shit is about to go down starter pack. Guys, I almost killed the final boss. I hope there's a secret boss like in Bloodborne. Index users by like. Arc Faith Stiar users by like. Would you punch this disabled mother? For 50,000 runes? Skilled players don't use summons. So you don't use flasks or talismans either, right? Good hunter, please. Just let Gehrman kill you so you can see more morning. I'm not losing to a guy in a wheelchair. Going down on every female NPC. Leaving warnings before traps and ambushes. Perfectly balanced. Me writing messages. Is all things should be. Souls vets after hitting 1,000 walls and finding a single illusory wall. I knew it. Me. Yeah, I'm totally ready to take down Radahn. Me seeing Radahn fire his arrows. Can't wait to get impaled. By this twink with mummy issues. Seal for a river well? Another dungeon? Stars? A city? This game isn't that big. Summoning Mimic Tear because I feel weak. Summoning because I feel lonely. Girls when they get a compliment. Thank you. Topographical map of the lands between. Wow, I didn't know this was a hat. It wasn't. Fun facts with Vike. 100% of Elden Ring players get no maidens in real life. The boss. The player. Starting a new Elden Ring character. Getting bell bearings again. Getting map pieces again. Doing NPC quests again. Doing anything after Morgoth again. Having to listen to Malenia speak again. Getting all the spells, Ashes of War again. Knowing the optional areas, bosses are waiting for you again. Miquella trying for ages to find the cure and preserve for Scarlet Rot. Meanwhile, the Tarnished. People when you're stuck on boss in. Demon Souls, get Gud. Dark Souls, get Gud. Dark Souls 2, just level ADP bro. Dark Souls 3, get Gud. Elden Ring, just level Vig bro. McDonald's order complete. Your Dasher General Radahn. Scoutatory toilet or something? I dunno, I'm 40. This is a cookbook. Miyazaki, this is the 5th cookbook you've given me in an hour. Nobody. YouTubers in their thumbnails. My heart. Resting. Exercising. Malenia, goddess of rot. Foul tarnished, in search of the Elden Ring. Torrent can double jump, but I still die if the fall is too high. Dies. Leonard, get ready for the direct impact from the stratosphere. Yes, my general. When I chug Estus in a fight. When an enemy heals even slightly during the fight. What's going on in there? That's Volcano Manor, Jerry. Limgrave. K-Lid. The system is broken and must be fixed. The system is working exactly as intended and must be destroyed. Soft cap is 80 into 80 faith. Yep. Going to 99 in 99 faith is going to give us only 4% more damage. Yep. So we should invest our 38 points elsewhere. Nope. Why not? I want big number to go up. Trade offer. I receive £39 and 99 pennies. You receive Deathblight Swamps PTSD. Oh hell no, it's rich Dragon 40 stacks. She hugged me. It was all I needed, D. And you took that away. Elden Ring players when they're forced to use the consumables they're saving for later. My retirement grease. You know you're cooked when DLC has you playing one of these. 4 times defense talisman. Intelligence is terrible. Mother duckers who only spent on it for the Dark Moon Greatsword. Is this a dog? Me, who just got Elden Ring, ready to beat the game and have the perfect build for the DLC. My completionist ass 2 months and almost 200 hours in-game later, who still hasn't beaten Morgoth. Them. You can't just put the Fibonacci sequence on anything and expect people to like it. Me. How the boss looks in the YouTube tutorial. Gives you time to relax and doesn't spam moves. When you actually fight him in game. Bitch who said you could breathe in my arena. When you fail a boss and then come back later on. My powers have doubled since the last time we met. Just hit 600 hours in Elden Ring. If you played Elden Ring and still a Christian, you missed the entire point of the game. Me before the DLC release. What the duck is that? Me after the DLC release. What the duck is that? Moonveil katana plus 10. Literally an unkillable god. Babe, please. I swear I am a good Souls player. I beat PC Radahn, only after patch 1.14. What if instead of consort Radahn it was consent Radahn and he always asked for permission? On the way to the Erd Tree. I can't wait to get to Liendel and become Queen Marika's consort. After reaching the Erd Tree, I heard you were looking for me. I think there's a misunderstanding. Guy with daddy issues. Literally a same person. Guy with mummy issues. Girl who just want to be space doll. Just traumatize your parents back. Murder is okay. Toxic over competitive players. People that play for fun. God skin duo. Agrees to co-write lore for Shadow of the Erd Tree. Adds incest. Leaves. I can't believe he didn't cry during our wedding cutscene. Do tarnished even her feelings. Marika bathed the village of her home in gold, knowing full well that there was no one to heal. Me in real life. Me in Elden Ring. Okay, dude, it's getting late. I'll see you tomorrow. Last online 2,895 days ago. Bro. Poise is useless. Also bro after getting hit once by a two-handed weapon. I am Malenia, Blade of. Shut the duck up. And let me die in peace. Everyone excited for DLC. Me who isn't even close to killing Mo because he's scary. Ohio. We need to make Malenia more hot to maximize game sales. From software design team. Miyazaki. Father, I beat Elden Ring without using summons. Boromir would have done a 0 damage take and run. Summon this phantom? Finally, a warm hug. CEOs at Sony wondering what the hell do gamers want after their massive $300 million Concord flop. Oopsie, I accidentally dropped my Omen sons into the sewer. How silly of me. I'm just a girl. Me, trying out new weapon I got from a boss. This is a good sword. What if instead of consort Radahn it was concert Radahn and he played a bunch of sick beats? Maybe if you go read off that yee-ass helmet you got, you'd get some maidens on your dick. There will be new leveling system in the DLC, so it will be challenging for everyone. First hour on Elden Ring. Over 50 hours on Elden Ring. Radahn. Godfrey. Gideon. Malekith. Placidusax. How about I give you the finger? For horsemen of annoying as duck. Why should we hire you? I beat pre-nerf Radahn our L1 hitless in NG +7. Welcome aboard. When people talk about a Malenia cheese, unfair bosses require unfair solutions. What they teach you in class. What you get in the exam. Great EP. Long-tail cat talisman. Me after jumping off a 40-foot high cliff, so that was a ducking lie. My brother unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would, for that is our curse. He literally broke up with me because I told him we couldn't have Shreks while Mesmer the Impaler's boss theme played on repeat. I'm coming over, you better not be in a pool of lava again. Me! Whenever someone says they wish Elden Ring had an easy mode, put this foolish ambitions to rest. Companies, our employees are just fine. Employees, she's dead. Tarnished becoming Elden Lord. The like 12 people he's now reigning over. What is instead of consort Radahn, he was comfort Radahn and we tucked him in and read him a bedtime story. Virginity lost. In a recent interview for Famitsu magazine, Hidetaka Miyazaki, creative director of Elden Ring, had this to say. Ha ha ha, obviously I was inspired by Breath of the Wild, bro. Since I was a kid, I always loved BOTW, I always played it. Nintendo invented grass and open world. Where the duck my pilot taking us. Nokron, Eternal City. Elfal Brace of Haligtree, Lindell Royal Capital. Crystal Cave, the boss's weapon. The boss's weapon after unlocking it. My friends, our past 4th boss, me, level 10 versus 3 Sentinel for the 25th time. I didn't hear no bell. Coming back to the boss after actually exploring and engaging with the new content. Skadoosh, Malekith. Where is the Rune of Death? Kalid. Lernia. When a cool character wants to die a wanton death. You just said I beat a giant that was practically a god. Think, Alexander, think. This game is too difficult. They need to nerf Morgoth, Far Giant, Malekith, Radahn. Okay, what build are you using? Vigor 30 Dex 60 Arcane 80 Bleed is the best. Me winning the boss fight. My summon who did most of the work. Me. Mom, can we get the Fire Giant, Mom? No, we have Fire Giant at home. Fire Giant at home. Do you really have a dog, Rani? Yes, can I go to your house to pet the dog? Of course. So where's the dog? Woof. When Malekith sees you casting Black Blade Incant on him in NG+, you there use my own spells against me? Tarnished? Your music saved me. Meets cute guy who takes it from the back. Find out he's called the Iron Fist for a reason. She finally sends you a nude pic. Moxing thousands of players suddenly show up to kick his ass in order to access the DLC. It is time to go. Was I a good meme? Yes, but curse you, Bale. No, why do we have to fight the same boss twice? It makes no sense. The circle is now complete, and I left you. I was but the learner, now I am the master. Shit is about to go down starter pack. How it feels when a message rating heals you and saves you from a boss death. Kalid. You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the journalists, not join them. It's too hard. Not very fond of this Margit, the fell omen guy. Boss, it's okay, take the day off, I hope you feel better soon. Ends call. Coughs. Thank you, boss. PS5. Beep.